What's up, guys? Welcome. I am first and foremost very sorry for what has been literally just a bunch of haphazard things over the last, it was like since Thanksgiving, right? So I was supposed to do a stream, then everything just kind of went south after the Thanksgiving stuff, and we haven't been able to be live until today. But super stoked to be here. We have plenty of streams still left, so there's lots of stuff that's still going on. And so I just want to say thank you so much for joining me and for sticking with me. I apologize, but we're back. And we're back to doing some builds and all that sort of stuff. So a couple housekeeping items. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry I scared you for being 5 minutes late. That was literally just, we were slow. There was a little bit of just verifying that everything was working and good to go before we went live, because it had been a little while since we'd actually hit that go live button. A little while being a week, right? It was like a little over a week, but I mean, it wasn't too bad, but still, you know, it sucks because essentially the game stream yesterday, the build stream on Monday with food poisoning, which now I've heard all sorts of things about Crumble Cookie, like, which apparently they have a ton of things about undercooking their I don't know, but that's essentially, I think that's what ended up giving me, food poisoning on Monday. But glad to be here, glad to be okay. That was a sucky three and a half hours, but I'm back. As you guys can probably see, if those of you who follow me on social media, I went and did my hike again this morning and all that sort of stuff. So I basically am really excited. And Brian's the one who actually set up the studio for the Christmas stuff. So it's all Christmas.
It's a holiday season.
It is the holiday season. So yeah, it's stick with Mrs. Fields. I'm just gonna, yeah. I mean, not that I mind Mrs. Fields. It's just, I don't know, man. Crumble is an elevated cookie, but apparently they just don't over. I guess I got to find a new cookie maker.
Twisted Sugar.
Okay, wow, I didn't even know about those guys. But anyway, so I need to find it. Again, it's all in all, I am alive. Everything is fine. Now, a couple things that people have been asking about is obviously this thing right here, which you guys can see is still open. It's the worldwide giveaway for the Falcon Northwest Frag Box. This has been extended by 15 days. Now, you might be saying, Robey, why? Well, because the other thing, too, is we still need to promote this. Again, it took us a while to get the frag box here, and then with the holidays and all that sort of stuff, we needed to make sure that we promoted this, because Falcon is a sponsor, and at the same time, as much as I love giving you guys free PCs, we want to make sure that they continue to give us free PCs to give away, especially with the way PCs are going right now. So in order to make sure that's good, we want to make sure we promote this. As you can see, we now have that watch and win image that's been going out, and then we have a short that's going to be coming out later on in the week, just to make sure we promote this. So it'll be going for another 15 days. The next one will start in the middle of the 15th. Wow, we're on a hype train already. We'll be starting on the 15th. And then that one will go until the end of January. So these two, just given the shortened stream times and stuff like that, will run for 45 days. And then the last one in February, we'll see how that goes as it moves forward. But anyway, guys, hype train's active. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. I'll tell you what. I'll give away DRAM if we get to a level 8 hype train, we'll give away some DRAM, because I mean that stuff is essentially like, it's like gold right now. So we'll give away some 32 gig DDR5 kit to anybody who gives us literally, if we can get to a level 8 hype train and really just kind of kick this off. But super excited to have you guys here and excited about today's build. But that's all the stuff. Now, if you want to know about the giveaways and getting in on that for the DRAM giveaway, I hope we give away here in not too long from now. All you got to do is following. We'll give you a key command. Blondie, go ahead and set that up just in case it ends up happening. We'll that one you just got to enter a keyword. For the PC one, for the PC and Corsair giveaway that we're doing, what you got to do is hit !giveaway or !giveaway help. That'll give you all the details for how to get in on that PC giveaway and all that sort of stuff as well. And then also don't forget to go over to smash that YouTube. Head over to youtube.com/Robeytech Live. If we get 150 likes, we give away a $15 New A gift card. We are capping it at $15. It's not growing anymore. Just want to get 150 likes. So that's how that's essentially going. So anyway, that stuff is going, and there we go. We just hit level 4. We're halfway there, guys. And we'll give away a Patriot DDR5 6000 megahertz kit if we get to level 8. Okay, let me try to think what else. Bought a kit in October for $270. Now it's worth $900. Should I return it for the capital gains? I think you have to file taxes on that. I think you got to file taxes on that if you want to do that. A VRAM giveaway? No, we're not giving away VRAM. Dude, look at that. Zenu dropping 10 more gifted subs. We are well on our way, guys. They're trying to make that stuff happen. Man, can we just say how much building PCs kind of sucks right now? Let me just, I feel bad. Luckily, if you want to fix your itch, you can join us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday because we're going to be building PCs here. We got lots of DRAM, lots of GPUs, and lots of other things to build PCs.
The process is still fun. It
Yeah.
just sucks to pay for it.
Yeah, it does. It totally sucks. And a rumor is, and I don't know if it's confirmed. I know that I saw the video yesterday that Jay's 2 cents said that AMD is apparently raising prices 10% as of today. That happened at midnight. Apparently, I haven't seen any confirmation. We're going to give away a Patriot Viper set of 32 gig, 6,000 megatrans for RAM. So yeah. That's going to be, it's all in all, it's just kind of a terrible time. What is supposed to be probably the best time of the year to build PCs has been kind of brutal. So, and the good thing is we do have CES right around the corner, so that should be awesome. Crucial brand going away. What does that mean? It's Crucial said they're not going to be selling DRAM anymore? That's crazy. New Year's resolution for 2026. I got two New Year. I'm going to Summit Mount Whitney and Summit Mount Adams. Those are currently my ones. There we go. J-Rock dropping a Prime sub. Thank you very much. Yuri Shibuya, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs as well. Zenu dropped it. DMAT. R Panda Sensei. Dude, that's a great name. R Panda Sensei dropping a gifted sub. Guys, we're getting close. We just got to get to level 8, and then we'll give away a thing. Yeah. So anyway, that's good. And then it looks like Paup 14, thank you for the sub as well. On Enterprise Market now and drop Crucial consumer brand. Wow. I did not. That is crazy. Crucial's going away for a while. They'll come back. Zenu separating his seven stream streak. Mine is going to be 4K for 2026. That's awesome. While we're waiting for this and waiting for, hopefully we'll unlock and get that thing. And by the way, I think we have a new Hype 2025 emote that you can use now. I think that should be showing up for everybody according to my Twitch streak. Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you for the $2, man. I appreciate that for the $2 super chat. Let's talk about what we're doing today. We're building, in this case, right here, this is the Cougar CFV235. It is like the Evolve X2. It is a little bit of a floating chassis. It actually has a built-in screen, so we have the Vision version of this right here. So we're going to be building inside of this today. It's got 160 millimeter fans. It's got a unified fan system, almost like the newer fans from NZXT. So we're going to be building inside of this today, and it should be a lot of fun. And so we're also going to be using Cougar AIO as well. A huge shout out to Cougar for sponsoring the video we're going to be doing on this, but we figured we'd do a live stream for them just because we haven't built in the case, and so that should be super good as well. Okay, we got 1 minute and 45 seconds. Can we get to level 7? We only have 2 more parts to go. And then we'll give away that DRAM, guys. If you want, do you want me to grab the DRAM so I can show you it's real, so you don't think I'm like faking on you or anything like that? Because if you want me to, I'll do it just to prove that we're actually giving it away. J-Rocket's going for another 15 days, so we got 15 more days left, and then we'll draw the winner. Bruce Spinner. Let's see if there's anything else. December 15th. Prove it. Okay, I'll prove it. I'll go get the DRAM. They just want to see it. They want to know it's real. Prove that this DRAM exists. I have to go into the vault. Hold on, guys. I got to go through the first stage. So I'm just kidding. It's not that crazy. Okay, so here we go. We got Patriot Viper Venom. It is Expo and XMP. 32 gig kit of 6,000 megatrans for RAM. I don't know how much this is worth. Honestly, it might be worth a lot. Who knows? But I'm trying to spread some holiday cheer. All we got to do is get to level 8, guys, and we're at level 7. So we have to finish level 8. But there it is right there. I don't know. Somebody look it up. How much is this worth? I don't even know. Is it cake? No, it's not cake. It is. Oh, by the way, it's also sealed. So this is brand new. It's never been opened, RAM. So $200+. There you go. $200 DDR5 RAM kit, and there we go. RAM rare than Pi. Yeah, it's not cake, guys. It's not cake. Can we, for the YouTube like tiers, can we get rid of that and just it's 15 for 150 likes? So anyway, we'll give that away. It looks like we're close. And that was the thanks to Toasty Markov dropping 5 gifted subs, and to Gush Checkits. Gachekits, you think? 5 gifted subs as well. Scully dropping his Prime sub as well. I'm holding gold. It's not pi either. That would be impressive if it was actually pi. How much more does it cost? Did we find out? I don't know. We'll go from there. I am holding gold at this point in time. Bite it for proof? I don't know, man. That would taste gross. Okay, we got Kisude resubscribing with Prime. Keep up the good work. Love the content whenever I watch it. Laugh out loud. Thank you very much. Left, right, click. Guys, let's finish it out. I want to get to the build. We got 3 minutes and 15 seconds. I got it right here. 3 years ago, you got Robeytech Mechanic short sleeve. A year ago, we went to Robey. What's next? Robeytech Mechanic long sleeve shirts or Robeytech robes? I don't know about robes. That feels a little Uncle Eddie. You know what I mean? Maybe? I don't know. Zenu, I have a new appreciation for Robeytech. Oh, thank you, Zenu. I appreciate that. 13 more subs, guys, is what we need to hit that level. Level 8. I don't know what's next. I mean, again, it feels like 2026 is going to be a banner year for us. So yeah, I want a Robey robe. Robey Cat Snuggies. So Robey Cat Snuggies, eh? That'd be I don't know. Robey Death Eater robes? Wow, that went dark. I don't know if I'm Hogwarts, like I'm a Hufflepuff, so I don't know if we'll do that. Robey Cat onesies. How hard would that be to make? Yeah.
Well, I mean, it would be real expensive in lower numbers, so
yeah,
we'd have to get a lot of people buying them.
Yeah, Robey Cat ugly sweaters. I mean, honestly, anything with Robey Cat on it, even if it was a normal sweater, isn't that technically an ugly sweater? Hey, D-Matt dropping 5 more gifted subs right there. We are, I don't know if it's, no, we got to fit it. We got to finish level 8. So it must be 5 to get to the next tier, 13 to get to the next tier. Robeytech blanket. Stuff my stockings with Robey Cat miniatures. No, 8 more toasty to get to level 8. We have to finish level 8. So essentially it has to finish level 8. But I might do it just if we get it in the middle. We'll have to see. May I have the giveaway link? Braxel. Exclamation point giveaway. It's the same one every time.
Braxel, where's my 50 bucks?
Yeah, where is his 50 bucks? Roomholt dropping tier 1 sub right there. It's got to be a Christmas themed. Ay Dios moi. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Exclamation point 50 bucks. We got 1 minute and 10 seconds left, guys. We're so close to hitting level 8, and here it is right here. Did we see how much exactly this is worth? This is it. This is what we're giving away. We're trying to earn it. We're earning it right here. This is what we're going for right now. We're so close. We just want to get it up there. So it's if basically we have to finish level 8, which means you're starting level 9, if that makes sense, Bender. It's not cake. It's really that's gross. It's not good. Yeah, so not cake. Exclamation point 50 bucks. Any recommendations for my CPU upgrade? AM4 build, 9070 XT, 32 gigs of RAM, Ryzen 5 5500. What should I upgrade the CPU to? If it's a Ryzen 5 5500, you're on AM4. So, I mean, again, I would just go up to, you can go to essentially, you can't get a 5800 extra D. So, I mean, all in all, maybe even just, you don't need to spend a whole lot. I'm assuming you play at 1440p. Zenu dropped 10 gifted subs. Dude, this guy, man, Zenu, he's like, he just wants to take care of you guys, is the way that it works, is the way that he's going right here. Okay, everybody wants to get they're doing exclamation point 50 bucks. I honestly don't know if you, what's that? What's that? Oh.
So your face keeps taking away the...
Oh, like it's my fault. No, the train's not in it. No, it's still going. 4 minutes and 20 seconds. This is all we have left. If it's DDR5 CL, it is CL real.
It has this version.
Here you go. Let me see it. There you go. There, hold it. There you go. This is it. The $50. There it is. The 50. There's the $50. Look at that. Which would you rather have, the $50 or the RAM? Which one feels like the better win here? Does exclamation point go? Landsworth dropping 5 gifted subs. Does exclamation point giveaway not work? RAM. Everybody says RAM. I'm just curious because it should work. It works. I don't understand, Braxel. It works for everybody else. Oh yeah, you make your whisper setting is good. Just don't lick the box. Okay, I won't lick the box. The RAM's gonna be my rent money. Well, guys, we're close, 34%. Jinx, you owe me a Coke. Yeah. All the biggest giveaway. Yeah. Now we're all like boom, 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 boom. 64 gigs of RAM costs more than a PS5. Dude, he licked now they want to win. They're like, now he licked it, so now we can actually clone him.
Have you guys never seen Jurassic Park?
Yeah, this is how it started.
Yeah.
All you have to do is mix me with like amphibian DNA.
Game over.
Yeah.
We need
So
to consult Jeff Goldblum before.
Yeah, we did.
Before we.
Someday, dude, I don't know if I can afford Robeytech branded RAM. I don't think that's even. I don't know if we can do that. Braxel subscribe with Prime. There it goes right there. He's trying to get us closer, guys. No, the $50 was not a cake, unfortunately. Oh, I got number 50 on the likes on YouTube. That's awesome. There we go. What's up, Israel? How are you, man? 2 minutes, guys. We're halfway there. Let's see if we can get above 75%. I think if we get above 75%, I'll call it close enough to say that we'll... Dude, is this really $300? That is... I don't know if it's CL30. It's CL36. Okay. There it is. We're at 57. Oh, wow, 58. Oh, we got Gacheks dropped 5 community subs. Oh, Toasty dropping 5 more, guys. We're at 81%. Let's just finish it, and I'll do it right away. Blondie, are you ready? As soon as it goes, it just goes. Guys, we're so close. We literally are about to hit it. There it is. We're about to give this away. I'm giving away literally gold right here. There it is. It's just waiting for you. It's so close. Somebody's just got to drop it across the line. Yo, we just got to get there. Oh, D-Matt dropping 5 gifted subs. Start the giveaway, Blondie. We're giving away gold. There it is. Starting the giveaway. Zenu dropping 5 more gifted subs, and we are on our way. Let's talk about the build we're doing today, and then we'll see who won. Blondie is doing what she's going to tell you all about it. There's all the ballers right there. What's up, Woodward? How are you? Okay, so what are we going to start with? Guys, we've done a lot of AMD builds. So in today's build, we're going to be using a Core Ultra 7 265K. So there it is right there, 265K. We're going to be doing an Intel build today. We're going to be putting that inside of a Z890 live mixer Wi-Fi. So this is... wait a minute. We can't use this Mobo. Because this Mobo is supposed to be in the build for tomorrow. So yeah, this is Friday's build, so that would be rough for us to use this. So let me go find another Z890 board real quick. It's okay, we'll have to, because this is actually for the ASRock build. So let me see find another Z890 board here real quick. Z890. I need a Z890 board. Here, we'll use this one. Why not? We'll use this one. We'll use the Z890 Pro A Wi-Fi, because again, it's still, that way we have all the ASRock stuff. So we'll use the Z890 Pro Wi-Fi for the board today. We'll update, Blondie, can you let her know? We just need to get updated links and updated pricing, and we'll get that fixed right here. So we're gonna use the Z890 Pro-A Wi-Fi. That's the motherboard we're gonna use today. For storage, another piece of gold right here. 2 terabyte Kingston Renegade NVMe drive right there. That's like $7 bajillion. And then this is, we're going to be using Trident Z5 RGB CL32. So that's, that right there is the cost of That's right. That's an Xbox One, I think, right there. So just for the NVMe and all that stuff right there. So 2 terabyte Kingston Fury, and then we have Triton Z5 NVMe as well. For the AIO, this is continuing the Cougar theme. We're using the Cougar Poseidon VizTech Pro ARGB 360. It's got that really massive screen. We actually covered this in our YouTube video, so if you want to check that out, that was actually super, super cool. It's got a really, really big screen, and it should be. It's really worth. It was really neat. I love the screen on this thing, and so we'll have 2 screens on this in total. We'll have the one for this, and we'll have the one that's actually on the case as well. For the PSU, we're using the Corsair RM850E. This is a 850 watt PSU. Actually, we're going to be switching. We're going to be checking out some Lee & Lee PSUs here pretty soon. This will be, I'm actually pretty excited about this to check out. We've seen a number of PSUs that are now starting to come out with these kind of cables and stuff like that, which actually should be pretty cool. So there is our PSU right there. And then we're using the PNY 5070 Ti. We just got finished doing a really, really cool stream with them at TwitchCon, showing this off. So this is their 5070 Ti. It's a little bit of a simple build, but still very, very cool, and excited to actually get to show this off. It should be a really, really pretty build when we get in there. Do you see DeBauer put a fan on the 12-pin power connector? I did not see that, Brian. I need to check that out. I need to ping him and see if I can get a hold of one of those. Okay. Put the build. All right, let us start the build process here, and then we'll get that updated, and then let's see if we can get Blondie. Let's see if we can ping Sean and see if we can get an updated graphic as well. Okay, let me get this going, and let's start building this bad boy. What do you guys say? See a PC built. I always like building PCs. I don't know, it just doesn't get old. Who won, by the way? None of this is cake, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to disappoint you that none of this is cake. So, bless you, Brian. Raiden, it's not. I think they're on par, to be honest. The one thing I like about the 850E is that the Corsair one has a tendency to usually be less expensive, and the RM850E does include cable combs. So unlike just the cables for the Asus one, don't get me wrong. I've used a lot of Asus PSUs in many a build, but that's the one reason I actually ended up going to the RM850E is because of the included cable combs. And there we go, guys. We got Hype Train. There we go. 101 subs and 320 bits. You guys are awesome, so I appreciate that. Okay, going top down here. Oh, sorry. I won't. My bad. I can do this one, though, right? There we go. Okay, so this is the MOBO we're using. Yes, it's not what we said. I'll take the system, please. Yeah, dude. It's going to be a nice build. So here we go right here. I have an MSI Probe 760 motherboard. Okay. My brother and I saw Star Wars at the movies in 1977 28 times. Wow, Braxel, that's crazy. I was pretty proud of my 6th time seeing the F1 movie.
Got enough money for buying 28 tickets. Can't pay me my $50.
That's true. You paid. Where's Brian's $50? I mean, you have enough money to go to Star Wars 28 times. And you got a PC built for me, but Brian still doesn't have his $50. Zenu is very, very, very generous. So thank you very much, Zenu. He's so generous, buddy. All right, here we go, guys. Go into this right here. Let's get our CPU out. That was in 1977. So the thing is you've probably invested all that money by now, and you should have more than enough for the $50. I had the Blu-ray of all the Star Wars movies. That was when they actually started changing them. That's when Lucas started doing all of his weirdness and changing the original ones. Turdog, thank you for the resub. You are rock star. Appreciate you. Okay, we're going to zoom in way on this one. Blondie, what's our RAM click thing? RAM click options. Dude, that Hans Zimmer song is so good. There we go. Boom, boom. Okay, Blondie is working on the RAM clicks right now. She's been too busy trying to get us over to get us updated graphics for all of our build stuff, so that's my bad. Been developing Windows and hardware so you can actually game on this and stream on every single stick of RAM. Well, dude, the intro to Top Gun, both versions of Top Gun was fantastic, so yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Braxel, that's your brother. I'm sorry about him passing. Okay, RAM predictions are up. That was Blondie's way of saying, don't tell me I'm slacking because I got my job done. That's what she was saying. Okay, here we go. Starting our, making sure I was centered. Trying to be a better, Brian. Trying to be better.
What are you hoping to get from Santa this year?
Peace on earth, goodwill towards men. You know what's funny? I don't actually think I have. Okay, I have one thing. One thing I would like to get from Santa if I could. It's the new Lego Death Star from the new Star Wars Lego Death Star. That really, really big one is actually really cool. So I think that's the only thing that's on my list. But if I don't get it, I'm okay. You know what I mean? But I think that's really like if I could get one thing. But the problem is it's like $900, right? It's not cheap, right? So I feel really bad. Like asking for something like that for Christmas. So I'll probably just get socks. That's the way it usually works, right? Yeah, the new one.
What's different about the new one?
It has like it's massive. Number one, it's also got a ton of rooms, and it's like really, really cool. A Vader Lego SSD. Yeah, there's not a whole lot that I really like. Honestly, I'm pretty blessed, right? So I'm like Chris. It's funny because I feel weird about stuff. So I mean, I don't know. We'll see what actually happens. I'll put it on my list, but I'm not going to be disappointed if Brenda calls it and says no way. But yeah, metal Legos, huh? Sell a RAM kit, boom, Death Star. If I'm gonna do anything, guys, we're gonna give RAM kits away. Like I'm gonna be RAM kit Santa. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's like the better thing to do, right? So. Yeah, I understand what you mean, Raxness. Oh, for the yeah. Somebody's like, where's the new Death Star? Okay, we're still looking. I was just making sure we hadn't gotten an update yet. Okay. Okay, so we got this. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up the liquid gold here. Here we go. We'll zoom it out. I feel like RAM unboxings are so important now. Liquid, well, it's not liquid gold because it's not liquid, but it's gold, you know. Okay, there we go. Gonna be very gentle now. I used to just throw this stuff out like it was waffles, but you know, with the new prices, you gotta be respectful.
I've seen you floss your teeth with one.
I know, yeah. I actually use this as beard combs, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, wow, now I can't do any of this stuff anymore. Oh, that was amazing. People were like, look at the RAM. You can sell the empty box as a status symbol. Nobody throws out waffles.
Wait, what are we doing?
Oh, I gotta grab the thing. What is my favorite RAM? I mean, that's tough, right? I really like Fury. I use a lot of their stuff. I use a lot of Dominator if I'm doing a Corsair build. And then G-Skill's like always tried and true, you know what I mean? So yeah.
94.
94. And is that including inflation? Because with that, does that mean like $9,430,000, right? Nilopotamus dropping a gifted sub. Actually just resubbing with Prime. Turdog, thank you very much. 46 months. That's more than a year, buddy. That's more than a year. Okay, here we go. 94. I feel like 94 is going to be possible. And with the cost of RAM, you know, we can count for it. So like automatically it's getting 90 right off the bat. Here we go. 93.8. Oh my gosh.
That was so close.
93.8. Wow. $96.5. Okay.
We got it.
We got it. Everything was fine there. Yay. Blondie's like, yay. I are winner. Okay, so we got all that squared. Now what we need to do, now what we got to do is, let's see what we need to do for mounting the Cougar. That sounds really I'm at the Cougar AIO. I'm at the Cougar AIO, okay?
You're stocking this
Oh
year.
my gosh. Oh my god, that is not what I meant. Okay.
I'll have to tell you about an autocorrect I did yesterday. That was
Oh no.
very embarrassing.
Oh my gosh. That
Not cool.
Okay, so we're gonna grab our little bits here, and then this has got the little things that secure it down. So, okay, so we're gonna pop this. There we go. There we go. Honestly, the one thing about this AIO is actually the installation. Like, it makes it easy for the making sure it sticks and stuff, which is cool. So we're gonna pop that right there. And the cool thing is like the build. I mean, minus the RAM. If the RAM was the regular price, okay, let's flip this all the way over. If the RAM was the regular price, this would be a little bit more of a budget, like no frills. But man, with anything right now, just that includes RAM. I wonder if you could almost do like the, hey, here's a RAM-less build, and people would believe you. Good, I think we're going one in. I think this is the... Get in there. Okay. Okay, we got it. I did it, guys. Woo! My appreciation is this. I spent 4 hours putting SWA fans, adding the motherboard, and stripping down the PC case. Then I ran around with fans. Oh, did you switch to the SWA fans? This is the build that we built with you, for you? Thank you very much, dude. Okay, here we go. Now we're gonna grab our, so it's got these little attachments that make it really nice. Did I choose the right ones here? Hold on. Oh, this is LGA 1700. I think I gotta take these out. No, maybe you use these in all of them. Maybe it's the red ones too for that too. Okay. These are not the right size. Oops. Hey, Tedgar, 19 months, man. That's huge. That's huge. It's a lot of fans, dude. Okay, so we're gonna grab our little silicon in things here. I thought they'd be blue and red, but I think they're just red in general for all of them. Okay, here's our LGA 1700. There are quite a few, and then there are companies like Thermalright that have their own manufacturing. Okay, so here's our little silicon bit. Okay. Which helps hold them in, which makes me happy. So we put these on here, and these go through. That's so cool. I like the little silicon things.
My favorite white elephant gift is every year my family would do the gift exchange or whatever, and so I would just pick 2 of my family members and I would Photoshop them in very strange.
Oh no!
Awesome things. So my grandma, one time I had her like robbing a bank, so it was like money flying in the air and a cigarette in her mouth, and
oh
like,
wow,
guns blazing, and it was awesome.
That is awesome.
If you can Photoshop or maybe even just use AI, you can put together like a cool frame for like a few dollars. it's a cheap way to get a good laugh.
That is pretty funny. Let's see. I just read that. Yeah, I just read that too, Wiz. That Micron Crucial is pulling out a consumer RAM. So, which is funny because Crucial's actually done a pretty good job with their social. So I feel like really bad for their commercial social team, who's like, wait, what does this mean for us? Yeah, and I did see. We did try the Grinch French fries yesterday, which are at McDonald's, and they're like it's like a dill pickle salt, but it actually ended up being pretty tasty. So it wasn't bad at all. Yeah, so now I have Crucial DDR5, so maybe I should keep that as a collector's thing. Okay, so we got our everything's ready here. But guys, I wanted to let you guys know, look what I got. I got more thermal paste. We got the real thermal paste again. So I'm excited. So now I got thermal paste again, so we can actually spread this stuff. Whoa. Went a little happy there with that one. Luckily I got 2 big tubes. Oh, it is, dude. This is like huge. Like here's normal, like what you normal thermal paste, and then here's how much thermal paste. I get it in industrial Costco size. You know what I mean? Like it's just, yeah. It is blueberry. It's my favorite. So Crucial dropped NVMEs as well? Wow. Okay, well, I don't know what happened here because this is not spreading. Okay, it's spreading now. I'm gonna get some, maybe I just didn't put enough. Maybe I thought I did and I didn't. There we go. This is a weird song. What's up?
My case doesn't support rear 140s.
Oh, rear 120s?
Only. Yeah.
Well, we have a lot of those. So you can just grab, oh, but they're not white. Okay. Okay, I'll order some white 120s. Okay.
I will get it with the radiator installed, but that's all I can do.
The AIO.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. And then you can basically bench it, right?
I can get stuff installed.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay, we're just getting this set up, guys. There we go. This is like taking its time. I'm going to get this spread. Okay, that should be fine. It's spread enough. That was weird. That's usually not that hard, but it's good enough for what we need. Okay, so we got everything good there. So magenta, it would, but it adds all sorts of issues when we do liquid metal. Like it's too precise, and for the gains, I have a tendency not to use it. So I don't. But if you want to, the thing is that if you don't, like for instance, if you were to get it not on the motherboard or not on the CPU, or it was to drain out or anything like that, it can seriously damage it. And I just don't feel like no modern CPU needs liquid metal. So, oh yeah, and it also, yeah, I've heard that it also degrades the metal on the CPU itself. So, yeah, you can ruin a board. It's just not worth it. Okay, let's do dad joke real quick. Dad joke time. What's the most patriotic sport? What is the most patriotic sport, Brian?
I don't know.
Flag football, of course. That was terrible. That one was really bad. Have I ever broke a spatula? No. November giveaway is running until the middle of December, the 15th. It was really, that joke was really bad, guys. It was really bad. That one was bad. I talked about it at the beginning. Because we have to promote it with, we just got it and we want to make sure it gets promoted. We extended it by 15 days. So it'll run until the 15th of December, and then the other one will run from the 15th of December until the end of January. Oh, I just realized these come out. Look at that. Little floaties. Okay, so we got floating out now. Okay, there we go. Get that open. Yeah, see, it's actually like it actually floats up here. So you're going to get airflow from right there. Little top there. I hate it when they just float. Yeah, you'll know the last day to enter. I'll let you guys know when we draw it. And then we'll make sure that people are aware. Wow, does that not... Oh, yeah, that doesn't come off. Sorry. Okay.
I think there's a little cover over the fans, like a dust cover.
Yep. But we don't really need them to come off anyway because we're going to switch them out. Okay, there we go. And then here's our little box here of all of the extras. This goes with the AIO. Now this also, whoops. Ugh. We also have in here, there's some extras in here too. So it has some dust filters that you can add and a light bar. There's a light bar you can add as well. That's kind of cool. So if you want to add a light bar that goes underneath a floating thing, you could do that. So which is actually kind of neat. So we might actually put that on. That probably makes sense. I'll do the stretch right now, and then I'll do the hydrate. So we'll add that too. Let's do the stretch, and then we'll do the hydrate real quick, and then go into the next part. Boom, there we go. Okay, let's get it in to the case. Wow, this is very dirty. Clean the bottom. There we go. Not that I'm not going to get more fingerprints on it, but there we go. Oh, I just care. I just care.
What size are those front fans?
160 millimeter. Yeah, 160. It says 160 on it. Yep. Don't want to. Yeah, I could wear gloves, but yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep cleaning it. I have lots more cleaning stuff. Okay, here we go. We got our front panel. Looks like it's going to go this way. Okay, so we're just going to pop that in here. There we go. Okay, front panel is in. And this does support BTF, which is actually cool. So if you wanted to do BTF, you could. We're not doing BTF, we're just doing regular TF. And there we go. Mobo is now in. Nice. I'm glad that you're watching from home, watching while you work. I know it doesn't happen all the time, but every once in a while we get to do BTF.
Unless you're a truck driver, then we don't let you watch it.
Yeah, please don't watch if you're a truck driver.
Or a surgeon.
Okay, guys. Making its return debut, the Wow Stick is back. Woot! There we go.
Falcon Northwest is it?
Huh?
Falcon Northwest?
Oh, Falcon's here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's what. Yeah, you gotta wear. We wear protective. We wear the protective gauntlets there, Falcon. Everybody, Falcon in the chat. Everybody, say hi. They're the ones, and huge thank you to them for sponsoring the giveaway. Everybody's welcome back, Wow Stick. We missed you. There we go. One more kind of fan over here. I mean, screw over here. I'm gonna have to do, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. Fans at the bottom here. Boom. There we go. So we have a couple screws. We'll have to use a standard screwdriver for those just because it's a little big here. There we go. There it is. Whoops. Whoa, right on the CPU. That's good. Did you watch Jay's on trying out fan spacers on AIs to improve performance and reduce dead air spots? I haven't watched that one. I'm gonna have to watch that one. I saw his water-cooled build where he used spacers. I'm gonna have to watch that one. DJ, send me the link. I'll watch that one. The one thing I will say is the spacers, depending on where you're putting the spacers, though, that could cause issues just with installation in general. Yeah, just send it on Discord, yeah. Or have Blondie send it to Blondie, and Blondie can send it to me. However that wants to work. Okay, so there's all those. All of our stuff is in. Okay, guys, so now we're going to go ahead and start putting getting all of our cables connected, which is always fun. Cables connected. Okay, here we go. Cables connected. Kenneth, thank you very much for the sub, my man. Okay, here we go. Wow, okay. So these do still use, just back here figuring out cables here. Okay, so it uses SATA for a hub. It's got a hub back here. Okay, so we got RGB, which has got a thing. We got RGB, we got fan. This is for the hub. I'll show that here in a minute, guys. What is this? Oh, this is for the one thing. Okay, so here in the back, I'll show you guys. So you guys can see here. So it's actually got a fan hub up here. Let's see what it takes to add this light bar that they gave us. This RGB light bar. Okay. It looks like it's probably just magnetic, I guess, if I was gonna guess. There we go. Does it seem like, yeah, that just goes like that. Now, does it have a place to route? Oh yeah, it does. It has a little route place right there. I guess some people are like, I don't want to have additional RGB. Here we go. There we go. So we'll have maximum, we want maximum RGB in our builds. There we go. Okay, and it just has a spot that just slides like right at the front, Brian. There's actually like a spot specifically for this thing. So you can just see as it goes in like this, just slides in, and then it has a little, like, it like sits right in there. You can kind of see it just sits right in there, and there's like a nice little spot for it, which is actually pretty cool. So yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so we got RGB, we got the RGB in, the little fan, the little added bit. Because they're cleaning the studio. I don't know about you guys, but I find vacuum cleaners very soothing. So it's very soothing background sounds. You know? Okay, there we go. So we're gonna route. So first thing we're gonna do, real quick, Brian, is we're gonna take this. This is the RGB for the bottom, the RGB bar. We're just gonna route that right up here. Okay, so we're just gonna take this RGB right here. This is for the bar. We're just gonna route it right up here. Just gonna put it up here. Should be fine. Okay, so that takes care of that. And now we can start working on all of these cables here. We just wanna make sure nothing stays twisted up. So route all this stuff on the other side. So this is all the extra stuff that we have here. Okay. What? Oh, did you not show that? So this is all we did, guys. This is the cable for the RGB bar, and we're just plugging that right up here, just to make sure that's plugged in. And then, because we're gonna just control everything off of the RGB bar. I mean the RGB and fan hub for the main ones. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do is gonna make sure all this stuff is kind of out and not twisted in. Okay. So we'll grab here, we'll start with this. We're gonna take, this is our fan hub and our RGB, fan hub and RGB controller for that. We're gonna route these through. We'll find a spot here. Okay, so we have an RGB spot right here. There we go. And then we have a fan spot right here. There we go. And we'll have to go to the other side here. Brian, you can see the fan is going to be pretty low here. It's going to be below. So there's our fan hub. And the RGB is going to go right over here. So this should make it easy. So I only need one. There we go. Okay, that takes care of that. Seeing if we have new prices and links here. There we go, downloading this. Okay, I think we're good so far. I'm gonna change, let's go and look at the parts list real quick and then we'll update it. There we go. So here are the parts that we're putting in today's build right now. We have the Intel Core Ultra 7 265K. We have the ASRock Z890 Pro-A Wi-Fi. We have the PNY RTX 5070 Ti OC, the Kingston Fury Renegade 2 terabyte NVMe drive, 32 gigabytes of G.Skill Trident Z5 RGB 6400 mega transfer RAM. It's CL32 on that one. The Cougar CFV235 is the case. And then we have the Cougar Poseidon ViceTech Pro ARGB 360, and then the Corsair RM850E. So those are all the parts that we're using on today's build. Okay. So next thing we're doing here is we're going to grab, so this is a really short cable, unfortunately, Brian, so we're going to have to kind of have you come around and then you have to go around again. So this is the USB. So we're going to be using 2 USB on this build. This USB cable right here is actually to the screen that's in the front. So we're going to route that one through down here at the bottom, and we'll find the USB header. Oh, it's way over here. Wow, that's going to be tight. Okay, right. It's going to be right through here, and then it's going to come out over here. Still seems to be, I thought it was going to be tight, but it seems like it actually has just enough room. So there's our USB for our, we have that for our screen. Okay, now we can go to kind of the more normal cables here. So next up, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do our, whoops, sorry for shooting that out. This is our front panel header, so it's an integrated front panel header. So there's that right there, and that's just gonna pop out right down here. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I don't know why I'm saying stuff from like 1922, but there he goes. There we go. There's our front panel. Okay, cool. That one's done. Next up, we have our HD audio. So literally labeled HD audio cable. That's going to run all the way down and come out down here. So there's our HD audio cable. Luckily, I have to say, the one thing I like about Cougar is they've given enough space underneath their BTF stuff, so it makes it really easy to be able to just route cables through, even if you're not using BTF, but it'll make it easier to clean, easier to hide the cables. There's our HD audio cable.
You've been having to unscrew them.
Yeah, this one I didn't have to do that one, yeah. Okay, next up we have our USB 3. And that's gonna go right here. Let's see if we can actually route it through here. That one's a little fat, so nope. So this one we will. Oh, there's two of them. Oh. Okay, so let's see if we can. That's weird it's got two, but we'll take advantage of it. So we'll do this and route that one through the bottom down here. There we go. I like that because it'll be hidden a little bit better. Okay, there we go. USB. And then the last one we have is our USB-C cable. And I'm going to route that one kind of right through here, just like that. That's going to go right here. I'll have to re-route that, turn around. Okay, there we go. Okay, so everything's in now. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our zip ties, which again, huge shout out, by the way, to the team over at Robeytech. So they noticed I was getting low on zip ties, so they sent me a new pack of zip ties. So Robeytech, my primary sponsor, actually they sent me two big giant bags of them, so thank you. Doing good, man. Okay. Now we're at good spot. This is called the cable management spot, guys. It makes me happy. Okay, for folks who don't know, don't forget we do have the amazing giveaway we're doing in partnership with Falcon Northwest and Corsair. If you want to head over, this is a Corsair Vanguard keyboard, their Sabre mouse, and a Falcon Northwest frag box, which we'll show here in a minute. If you want to get in on that, the giveaway is open until the 15th of December. It's an Intel Core Ultra 7 265, not 265K, with an RTX 5080, 32 gigs of RAM, 2 terabyte NVMe drive. Absolutely beautiful system. If you want to get on that, all you got to do is hit !giveaway or !giveaway help. You'll get a whisper that'll tell you all about the details for it. And then all you got to do is watch. As you watch, link your Streamlabs account. As you watch it, essentially you'll be earning points. And then those points can be turned into getting tickets. Obviously, the more tickets you have, the better your chance of getting and winning the giveaway. And what you are going for is you're going for this right here. This is the Falcon Northwest frag box that we're giving away right here. So we've actually, when we do the Tuesday game sessions and stuff like that, this is the system we actually play on. It's been customized by the team over at Falcon, and then it's fully loaded, 280 millimeters, silent as heck. Under load temps were in the 50s. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. So hopefully somebody can walk away with this incredible system. But all you got to do is watch to win. That's it. So pretty straightforward. Okay, now that we've done that, let's begin the process of figuring out how I'm gonna cable manage this, okay? This is very intense, Brian. Intensity increases as I begin the process and you begin eating your beautiful snack. Okay, here we go. Okay, so let's start doing this. And then we'll grab that. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to pull this out. I might pull this over, actually. I'm going to move this over a little bit because I don't want you to be able to see those cables from that side. So there we go. There we go. So all you got to do is exclamation point giveaway help. It explains how all the details work on that giveaway, how the international entries work, all that sort of stuff. So if you have questions, that's the best way to get the help you need. There we go. Okay, that'll get that one up there a little bit. Okay, so there we got that under control. Now we're going to start working on this lower half of this rat's nest here that I've got. And what I'm working on here is just turning this into a single kind of channel for stuff. But I want to keep these like straight. So no, that should be fine there. Robes, if you could travel back in time to an earlier decade, which decade would you choose to travel to and where would you go to time travel? It's a good question. I'd have to really think about that because, to be honest, I've lived through so many, you know what I mean? So I don't know if and it's funny, I've had some of these thoughts of if I would change anything, necessarily that I've done in those different decades or something which I don't think is your question, but I don't know, man. There was something I think I really liked. I think it's you're just trying to say if I could go back and see something, where would I go? Or again, yeah. I'm trying to understand what the question is. You know what I mean? Are you asking on one I've already lived, or if I could just go back to any time? Okay, we're just getting this going here. Okay, that is short there. Ooh, shoot. Okay, so I want to pull that a little bit more. I may not be able to have it go, but I want to make sure it goes with the rest of it. There it is. How can I do it without having... You can not sync with OneDrive. You can turn the OneDrive sync off. There we go. Okay, here we go. Now we've got that done. Now we're going to start working on is getting this squared away here. That was my fear. You always try to not twist it. Oh my gosh, dude. Let go. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, it might be. I think it's just the song. I've heard this song before. Yeah, let's go to the next one. It's just that song. Yeah, I'll have to work around that. Okay, we're going like that. Thank you very much for all the new follows, guys. There we go. Slowly getting this back under control here. Takes a little bit of patience, but it'll be worth it in the end. Well, for me anyway. I don't know if it's worth it for some people are like, why do you take so much time on the cable management? I don't know. I just like to. It's a little bit of it's like a challenge on every build, right? Like to come up with like how to make it look clean. I don't know why I find the process, I find it a little bit soothing, but it's just me. And I know not everybody shares my desire to make builds look perfectly nice. There we go. Yeah, PC guy, we were talking about that earlier. Yep, Crucial is not doing RAM anymore. I think temporarily, I'm assuming that once things kind of resettle, they'll probably come back maybe, who knows. We'll have to see, right? Like it's impossible to know if this is going to be long term or not. I would assume no, but I don't know, dude. It's a weird time. It's a weird time for PC building. It's a weird time, like AMD raising prices apparently. Like there's all sorts of things that are just kind of happening. And we, as consumers, are just kind of along for the ride, unfortunately. And I wish we had better answers as to why, but we don't. It'll be December 19th. You guys will see Papa Robeytech as Santa. The December 19th Intel Live Mod Workshop. There we go. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to... We have some like... Probably bring this one up. There we go. And then we'll take that into that little bit there, and then we can zip tie the rest of that in, and then we're in pretty good shape. All the fans are going to be cable managed at that point. we go. Come on. There it is. There it is. Okay. When does the new expansion come out, Figment? Okay, there we go, guys. It's about as good as I think it's going to get. Okay, let's cut it. Let's get the zip ties out of here. I should be getting my... I'm assuming I'm going to be getting my CE here pretty soon then. Oops. Oh, wow, it's a long time from now. March 2nd, wow. That's not close at all. And don't forget, guys, tomorrow, if you want to earn more points towards the giveaway, we are playing Destiny 2 tomorrow, checking out the new Star Wars Raiders content from Destiny 2. So that's going to be happening tomorrow on twitch.tv/Robeytech. We'll be playing with Damien. I think Sergeant Nobody's joining us too. So sorry about the Arc Raider stream yesterday. I wanted to play. Yeah, Destiny 2 is still active and they have Star Wars content. So pretty excited to check that out tomorrow. Okay. We have clean cables now, guys. Look at that. That looks pretty good, right? There it is. Okay. And then we got our cable here, and yeah, we're in good shape. Perfect. Okay, now let's get our AIO in. Build looks clean. Everything looks nice and good there. Okay, let's get our AIO in. No, I tossed the there was up at the top the pre-installed thermal, the pre-installed one up here, guys. There was little tiny chunks on this. They weren't ones that I installed, and so I just cut those off and made them and threw those little pieces away. But no, they weren't official Robeytech zip ties for the count. Yeah. So who won what? Okay. Okay, let's get this out of the way here. The RAM? I don't actually, that's a good question. Who won the RAM, Blondie? I didn't pay attention to the winner. I know somebody won. Somebody won $1 bajillion. Okay, there's our screen. Sarge T won. Okay, so here is our AIO here. There it is. Sarge T was the winner of the RAM. Okay. Luckily, we only have a couple cables for this, which are going to go right into the hub, which is nice. Well, actually, one of them will go into the hub. The other one will go into the fan for the CPU. Then we have our USB and pump one. So not a ton of cables for this, which is nice. There we go. And then we want our Intel bracket. What?
Rexus is trying to bait you.
What did he say?
What are you mounting there? What brand is it? What brand are you mounting?
Brand? What do you mean? A brand.
He's trying to bait you again.
There we go. I'm mounting Intel.
I see your games, Rexus. you.
There we go. Oh. I see what you're doing. Yeah. I didn't even know. I didn't even catch myself being so PC. Wow. Apparently, I already caught myself. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so this should be pretty chill here. I thought I was evil. Mark, PC guy, thank you very much for the subs, guys. Okay, let's use the metal one here. I'm going to use the actual line. It's just stronger screw or stronger magnet there. And then we'll do the. Okay, so the cool thing is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this one I can route. No, I can't. I thought that would be neat, but it doesn't work. There we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. Pretty straightforward install there. Perfect. I'm installing an AIO. Everybody's trying to get me to slip up now. Those are like big, large, flat screws, which I actually really like. Thank you for that, Cougar. Okay, so this one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this right here, Brian, and we're gonna install this onto the RGB hub back here. So there's that. That'll take care of our RGB for our AIO. And then we'll take this one, and that's gonna go up and over here. And then this is gonna go down to the CPU fan header right here. There we go. Okay, so there's our AIO is already set up there. So let's go ahead and get it mounted. That over. I wonder if it wants to go, let's try down, maybe. There we go, oops. There we go. What was the request? Play the AIO song? I wonder if it works. A-I-A-I-O. Can you hear that song? Oh, okay, hold on. I gotta fix it. Hold on. I forgot. It's probably not going. Hold on. I'll fix that here in a sec. The cool thing is we had an amazing guy actually make all these sound effects, and then I just realized I didn't play it. Let me get this mounted.
Pig radio?
Pig radio, yeah. Hold on one sec. Okay. Let me fix this real quick. Oh, it should be. Wow, okay. Oh, I know why. Hold on, let's do this. No, it's set for voice chat. It is, okay, but when I hit play, let me have it go here. Let me do this. Okay, I'm gonna do this for this one. Just fixing it real quick, guys. I keep forgetting we have all these. All these beautiful, awesome. There we go. Okay, let's see if that works. Okay, do you guys hear it? Yeah, I'll hit that. Do you guys hear it now?
Justin Robey has a show, and on that show he builds PCs. With the dad joke here and a zip tie.
Okay, you can hear it now. There was. It's quiet. Okay.
Justin Robey has a show.
Well, it's all the way up. It's very low. Okay. Let me do this. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Turn that down even lower. Okay, now let's try it one more time.
Justin Robey has a show. And
How is that?
on that show he builds PCs. With the dad joke here and a zip tie there. RGB.
Still
and
low.
Why
is it not coming through
Robey has a show.
Okay, let me try one more time. Let's do this. I like how this is like taking over. Okay, let's try this. It should go, let me make sure this is set for, oh, that's why. Okay, this will fix it, hold on. I figured out why. We're almost there. Fixing all the stuff. Okay, now let's try it again. Okay, trying this again. Hold on. See if this works. Okay, what about now?
Justin Robey
Wow,
has a show. And on that show he builds PCs. With the dad joke here and a zip tie there. RGB, and Blondie Bakiki. Justin Robey has a show.
Was it not loud enough? I mean, I can turn it up more, but. Okay, well, I turned it up and turned it down in my ear. Okay, so I've got it now. Okay. Okay, let me bring the music back up. But I think I got it. I think I got the volume set now. So now we have all of these ones, including.
Robey cat, yeah. Where you at? You're a feline human hybrid who's mostly cat. You can see him sitting there near a stack of fans. Likes to cuddle with the zip tie man.
Now everybody's happy. There we go. Okay. Let's get these in.
There's something right with the world. We've got the WoW stick back.
All the audio.
Audio's figured out. We got Christmas lights going.
There we go, guys. Everybody's happy. Make sure this is all the way sealed and down for maximum thing. Yes, it was peeled, guys. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take this. This goes into our.
That's right, Cope. Nightmare fuel.
Yes, it is. There we go. And then we're going to use this for the AIO fan up here. There we go. There's our AIO fan. And we're just going to route this, and then we're going to have it all done. Yay. It's all working out the way we want it to. Nightmare fuel. Absolutely, Mac. Just let me know in that when you buy it, if you buy it off of the store, the Newegg store, you can put a note that says, "Can you have Robey sign it?" And I will absolutely sign it. So the CPU that's in here, because we might as well, now we've got all the stuff here. So the CPU that's in here, here's the parts this one more time, guys. The Intel Core Ultra 7 265K, the ASRock Z890 Pro A Wi-Fi, PNY RTX 5070 Ti OC, Kingston Fury Renegade 2TB NVMe drive, 32 gigs of G-Skill Triton Z5, 6400 MHz RAM, Cougar CFV235 is the case, Cougar Poseidon ViceTech Pro ARGB 360, and then the Cougar RM850E. That is all of the parts that are inside. And so now what we're doing is this is the USB for the AIO, and that's going to go right here. Hopefully we'll figure out the right direction here. Okay. There we go. Okay, there's our USB installed. Okay, so all of our AIO stuff is plugged in. Just so you guys to recap, up here we have, this is the AIO, the actual pump itself. And then up here is the fans for the actual AIO are plugged in right here on the CPU fan place right there. So that's all of it. And then we had one RGB connection. And that RGB connection is plugged in right here for the AIO. So now all of our AIO is all plugged in and ready to go. Now we're just gonna cable manage it into our case. First we're gonna use our WOW stick. Oops, and not push the button. And get our fans mounted here. There we go. There we go. The WOW stick does make this much faster, even versus the Linus Ratchet one. Hey, Jackie, Giovanni, Mark, thank you very much for all the subs, guys. Boom. Okay, so there is all that. Let's get our last bit of cable management done, and then we'll mount our screen and call the AIO installed. Okay. Okay, so we're just going to grab our little extra bits of there we go. There's that, and then we'll run this down as well. There we go. We are so back. I like how people are like, they just want classic Robeytech again. Well, yeah, it's just like, it's awesome that it's starting to feel like I just really appreciate all the new people. Just all in all, guys, it's been a really cool time just now for the streams. And I'm so sorry about missing so many streams this last week or so, but I have missed you guys. So thank you for giving me the grace to miss a few and deal with some just sickness and family issues, and yeah. 2 360s, you could do that on pretty much a lot of the Corsair cases. those would be like the 6500X would be a good one. You could technically do it on the Air 5400. You could do it on the Frame 5000D. You could do it on any of the Lee & Lees as well. So there's lots of options here for that if you want to. It's less troublesome than you think to find a case that'll do that for you. Okay, so what we're doing right now is just wiring our AIO into our bundle here. Put this stuff away because we're past the AIO. It's always like a pivotal moment in the build when you pass the AIO. It's like over 50% done at that point in time. Like all of the hard cable management is kind of coming to an end. You literally are just like at the tail end at that point. It's just kind of cranking through now. Ooh, see? Yeah, Frame 4000D is awesome too. I love that case. I don't think it can do two 360s, but yeah, there's some great options for double 360 builds if you want to. There we go. There we go. We're just going to get this little bit. Okay, this I'm going to zip tie again into the chassis here to just pull this over. So like you can't see it via the... There we go. Okay. There we go. Not too many zip ties on this one, I'll be honest. There we go. Do one right there in the middle, and that'll hold that in, and then we basically have all of our cable management done, minus PSU, which is usually pretty fast. There are other ones. Actually, it's funny because I have a bunch of different colored zip ties. If you wanted to do different colors, and we have done that sometimes from time to time, switch colors for zip ties, but it's not something we do very often, I'll be honest. But yes, there have been times that we have done it. Okay, cable management is done. Oh, if you're crazy enough, okay. I didn't remember off the top of my head. I didn't think you could, but yeah, it sounds like you can if you want to be insane. How you doing, Suzuki? How are you, man? It's good to, or sir, ma'am, or sir, either one. Don't want to assume. Okay, so we got that in. Everything's good. Let's go ahead and throw our screen on. There we go. Everything's looking clean here. And that's the way we want it. And then we just take our really big screen, and that goes like that. Grab a little cleaning action. Man, this thing gets quite dirty. There we go. Is there like a peel on this? I don't think so. No? This feels like there is. Okay. All right. So that is, now it is GPU time, guys. Everything looks good and clean. It's going to have lots of screenage here, which I think will be great. So let's undo this. There's that one. I know, Daedalus. It was. It feels like that was not. It was not that long ago. Now it's all backwards. But it seems like GPUs are about to join RAM and motherboards. I mean RAM and NVMe's. Okay, let's open this bad boy up. PNY 5070 Ti. There we go. There we go. Boom. This one has like no RGB on it. It's like a pretty no frills GPU. Do I use a RTX 50 to keep my current GPU and save money? I don't understand what you're asking, Sasuke. Like, are you asking, like, do you want to say, like, are you hoping to do less or? Oh, I don't think you need a 5090. Honestly, I think a 5080, if you do a 5080 and you stay at 1440p, obviously one of the most expensive things now you're going to spend on is your storage and your RAM, unfortunately. It's just kind of like the worst time for PC in general. Oops, forgot one. Oh, they have a 7900 XT. I don't think anybody puts mustard on their pizza.
Monsters.
So I just get a 5080, yeah. 7900 XT is still a good card though, but a 5080, like, it depends on the kind of games you play. What games do you play, Sasuke? What the heck? Okay, there it is. There it is. Okay. Do not say you do not need a 5090 out loud. From a 7900 XT to a yes, because the 7900 XT it's FSR2, it's FSR3, like, so it's like the ray tracing. Like, there's a lot of things that the 7900 XT just is lacking. Sure, it's got RAM, but I mean, even the performance from a 7900 XT, an XTX would be different. But yeah, I feel like that's a pretty substantial upgrade. It depends on the games again, though. So honestly, Sasuke, at that point in time, then Araxis' point is kind of there, right? For Call of Duty, unless you're playing the new one, right, and you're playing a lot of cinematic titles, honestly, I wouldn't even spend the money on going. I would save the money and wait for something potentially else. But I mean, honestly, a 7900 XT is a good GPU. Yeah, that one's kind of weird. Yeah, if you wanted to save yourself a cash and go to a 5080, 5080 would still be a bump. It just wouldn't be as big of a bump, right? Because you're not playing a lot of the games that are going to really take advantage of a 5080. But you might, right? So but but for like a lot of FPS titles, it may not be worth it. Hey, Najia, thank you very much for the sub. Okay, so GPU's in now. Oh, we've got an anti-sag bracket. There we go. Let's throw that bad boy up there. Okay, cool. So anti-sag's on now. Now, PSU time, guys. Ugh. Okay, so we need SATA, we need CPU, we need PSU, and we need 16 pin. Okay, so 4K, I mean, obviously for 4K and 240, then a 5090 does make some sense if you want to push that higher frame rate. I mean, a lot of times what I tell people is I tell people not to buy 4K monitors for gaming, but if you have a 4K monitor already, then yeah, I can see where a 5090 would make sense. But just because, I mean, honestly, I tell people to buy 1440p. A 5090 makes a lot of sense for 4K. Yeah, 5090 excuse achieved. Okay, so we got that now. Let's throw our CPU in. What about the 5100? Oh, you don't. That's not out yet, Braxel. It's not a real thing yet. Okay, there's that. There's our. And then we just need a SATA. Well, except for on FPS, is running at half of that. It's just the problem is that you're introducing. It depends on how competitive you are. You have the right excuse to get a 5090, which is true. And if you're very competitive, then running things like DLSS and stuff like that does introduce latency. So which is how people play 4K at higher reses, right? But it's not that much, right? So you could do it with a 5080 and do that too. Okay, so we got all of our things right. Oh, let me go ahead and just dump this out and then repack it up. Blazing Heart, no. I'd say that 1080p is a dying resolution. And for a number of reasons, right? Because, and I will say, like, 1080p doesn't really tax your GPU, so you're spending a lot of money. And the other thing, too, is like 1440p does a lot of what 1080p used to do. Turdog, it's not saying that it's not. I'm just saying it's a dying resolution. I didn't say it was a dead resolution. Okay. Okay, now what we're going to do, so we got what we have here. So we have our SATA Molex. It's got both, but we're going to, that one, this is so we can plug in our hub. So that's going to go right here. And then we have our main PSU cable. That's going to go right here. And then this one's going to go right here. So that's for our 24 pin. And then we've got our CPU cable. So we're only going to use a single 8 pin because you don't need more than that. And then we've got our 16 pin connection right here. Okay, there's all of our cables ready to go. Just going to pop this in here. This does not have holes at the bottom for the GPU, so we're going to turn it right side up. So we can make sure there's plenty of cooling. Then we're going to flip it up. Oh. Do not want to overheat our PSU. Okay, there we go. And we're just going to start it. Oops, except for if you don't get it in. There we go. There we go. just want to get them all started, and then once we have them all in, then we'll tighten it down. There we go. Okay. We put the wow stick away now. Plug that bad boy in so it's ready for the next show. Okay, so now start hooking up our cables. So the first one we're going to do is our EPS connection. It's going to come out right down here. Okay, I'm going to take this back off. There we go. Okay, that's plugged in. Next cable we're going to work on is our 24 pin. Come out right here in the center. There we go. There it is. Okay, 24 pins out. Okay. And now we just have our 16 pin. We have no real place for it to. Okay, so it's going to have to come out the bottom here. Got to make sure it comes out the right way. Go. There we go right there. Okay, pull that taut. And then that's all of our cables. Just got to plug in our PSU here in a minute. Thank you. Okay, so all we have left is we have one more cable. It's going to be this one, right? This is just for our SATA. Okay. Okay, so let's run this one over. There we go. There we go. I don't know if I like the tie downs for this, but there we go. No, Raider, it's just, I mean, they're just different. The one thing I will say about the Asus TUF is the Asus TUF doesn't have cable combs built into the cables, which is why I switched from using that one all the time to this one. This one has built-in cable combs, which is nice, and so it just makes it a little bit easier to, like a little bit cleaner to use. The 5090 is still technically a gaming card. It's still a gaming card, right? You know what I mean? Like, yes, it is more multi-purpose than a lot of the other cards, but it's still a gaming card, right? Because if you want a Pro card, then you would buy the Pro version of that card, which would be more realistic, yeah. If you want questions, it's a worldwide giveaway, and it's if you do exclamation point giveaway help, it has all the information on how that works. There we go. Okay. You do not need a 5090 and a 5080. I mean a 5090. A 5080 will be fine. Sorry, just put your headphones on so I don't want this poor guy to buy something he doesn't need. I think for you, DeGeneres, you definitely need a 5090. I would say for your usage and what you're doing, you need a 5090. And your wife, if she loved you, would buy you one. Is that better? I love you now, thanks. So Bender, I would not do at 1440p, dude. Stop, like don't do 4K. Do yourself a favor, go to 1440p. You won't notice the difference, and your hardware will last way longer. Okay, guys, all of our stuff is in. Everything's clean. Okay, now we go. There we go. Build is done. Okay, let's do one more clean pass on it, and then we'll put it together. There you go. It's a PC from the future, guys. It's a futuristic PC. There we go. A little bit of that there. Pretty bad in the front too. Okay, guys, it's all ready to go. It's always tough, Suzuki. It's always tough. Like, this is always the tough part. But, dude, I think you will be happy with, like, just getting a 5080 and going from there, man. I think you'll be completely fine. You'll find that you'll be able to game the way that you want to, even if you have to do some DLSS or something like that, just to make it happen, right? To get a higher frame rate. I think you'll find that you end up having a great experience. I don't know why they started doing that. Okay, let's go ahead and get this all put back together. Yeah, I use DLSS all the time. Honestly, it's gotten so good that it's DLSS and even FSR4 have gotten so good. Okay, guys, there it is. It looks good. There it is. That looks good. Don't you think, Brian? I think it looks clean. Nice all black. I think we're gonna have to rotate that if I'm not mistaken, but lots of screens here. Okay, let's plug it in and turn it on. What do you guys say?
I'm interested to see how the resolution of the screen looks.
Yeah, me too. Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm interested to see all the RGB. So much RGB, dude. Okay. Let's grab our screen stuff here. Oh, we're turning it on, guys. I don't think it does a whole lot, but I mean, like, we're gonna find out here in a minute. We're gonna put the software in and all that stuff. It's already got an OS on it, remember? Okay. We're good. There's all sorts of screens and stuff on this, guys. Boom. Oh, look at that Cougar there. Cougar, that one's gonna have to rotate for sure, but. So we're gonna hit it until we go to the. Okay, now it's controlled by the motherboard. Okay, so we're just waiting. That's cool. That's a pretty build. I like how I'm watching it through a screen when it's right behind me. Yeah, there's a lot going on there, right? Well, I'm glad that you're learning. We are not posting yet. We have not posted yet. I do have it plugged in. The screen went away on the top and the bottom. I'm getting like no lights on this thing at all. I'm gonna see if it posted to the Mobo or something like that. I'm just gonna see. Oh, we are posted. Okay, so we're on the Mobo. That's interesting. Okay. So we're going to see what happens here. It's not seeing the NVIDIA app right now, so I don't understand, like, did we not plug this in all the way? I'm going to restart this, shut it down, and yes, I'm going to run this real quick. Because it was acting like it was posted, so. Okay, so this is no available update, so I'm going to restart this though, because it's got the. And then just make sure that I haven't not plugged it in all the way or something like that, because the GPU is not, I'm not getting any output out of the GPU right now. Okay, so it's recycling. Okay, let me just make sure. That looks good. See any lights there? Try it again. Okay, just make sure. If not, I'll reseat it, but I'm just going to see if it pops this time. Okay, the fans are spinning, so it's definitely got power. Looks like it's seated. Oh, I see it. Okay. Okay, so it's posted. Okay, so it's now on the GPU, which is good. Okay, so we're good. Okay. Okay, now that we've got that, let's throw this in here. Get it all lit up. Okay, now we're looking good. Duplicate. Keep changes. 125, okay. We'll do that here in a second. Let me get this, just make sure that this is not missing anything. No, current version, what? See, there's nothing, wow, there's really like, no, it's got all the drivers? Okay. Well, what I don't see is the, yeah, you do that, and then Cougar CFV235. There it is. Download Cougar LCD editor, which this should work for both. Okay, so the other thing I'm going to install real quick is this is the Z890 Pro AWOF ASRock Z890 Pro RS Wi-Fi, right? No, Pro-A Wi-Fi. Okay, so we're just gonna download here. Need to get the support for this. Download. We want to download the polychrome. Let's open this. Extract all here. There we go. Now we'll have graphics on that pretty soon. More info, run anyway. Thank you, Cougar, for not digitally signing your stuff. Extract all. Polychrome. Okay, anyone who uses the computer. So let's install this. Sounds good. Okay, so let's run the editor here. So hopefully we'll see some screens here pretty quick. While we're doing that, let's install this. I accept. Yes. Install. They're waiting. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we got components, screen. Okay, so we see that. Okay, so we got two screens. There we go. Okay, it looks like there's no other themes here. Okay, for that one. For this one, we could, well, let's just have it match, I guess. Select, right? Now it matches. Actually, I kind of want to just do this one here. Oops, and then now we need to rotate it. No, let's do 90. There we go. Right? Now it all matches, yeah? I kind of want to just do the dog because we got the other stuff down there, right? Okay, so we got that. So that takes care of that problem. So we got a dog, we got a corgi, and a space thing. We're just waiting for the thing, and then we'll make it orange. I think orange would probably be the... Let's do orange for the color, guys. We got our screens now. Have I had a bubble waffle lately? No, not lately. You're making me sad because I just thought about that. I should do a bubble waffle. We got a cute looking dog on here, and then we'll make this orange, and then we'll, and we got the RGB under here too. Look at that, see? We're fully decked out here.
We're so back.
We're so back with all the RGB on this one. Oh, I need to do zip tie count. I'll do that here in a sec, guys. While we're waiting for the color, and then we'll do the zip tie count. Okay, while we wait for the detection, let's do our zip tie count. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 21. 21, guys. It was odd today. 21. Okay, it's doing a firmware update real quick, and then we'll be able to have it. Dude, that looks good. With all the screen and stuff like that. That looks neat. I like it. Okay, dad joke while we're still waiting for the firmware update. Hopefully this is better than the last one. It was pretty bad. A ship carrying red paint has collided with a ship carrying blue paint. Both crews are said... Oh. Okay, a ship carrying red paint was collided with a ship carrying blue paint. Both crews are said to be marooned. That was pretty good. Brian wants to hold it in.
It was okay.
Bruh. Somebody said, bruh. J-Rock's like, bruh. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. That was so good. Okay, we finally have it here. Let's do onboard. Okay, let's do, whoa, I want to do onboard. Okay, here we go. Let's do static, and we'll make it orange. A little darker orange. What do you think of that? That's pretty cool. There we go, guys. We cougared it out. Oh, wait. There it is. It's cougared. There we go, guys. Fully finished, lit, all that sort of stuff. How do you lower the brightness? What do you mean, Kurosaki? Yeah, the AIO screen is massive in that, and the AIO, so there's a video on this AIO that we just got finished doing for Cougar earlier this month if you want to check it out. But on top of that, the price for what you get is actually really impressive because the AIO is pretty inexpensive, especially for the size of the screen. Oh no, I like it a lot. This ended up being a really clean build. I always love how they come when they're done. And there we go. You can see those big 160 millimeter screens on the front. I mean, 160 millimeter. Okay, so let's just run our test on it while we still got Brian before he leaves us for all eternity.
Until I get my 50 bucks.
He's gonna get his, yeah, you're gonna be here forever, dude. Okay. Oh, there we go. 150 likes on YouTube. Yeah. Get this cleaned up and then we'll throw it on and. There we go. There we go right there. Nice and clean. Okay, let's see how our temps are. Now that we got everything all plugged in and ready to go. I really like that. That case looks really good. Okay, so there we go. Here we go, guys. Let's get everything set up here. Throw this in. The what? Oh, the floating. Yeah, you can see it just floats there. It's like magic, guys. Okay, here we go, starting up our testing. Okay, fan spinning up. Looks like it's not gonna have any problem. It's sitting right now. You can show it real quick and then we'll do the airflow test. It's sitting at 66. It's like it's 66 right now. So in other words, this thing is like all those fans giving lots of cold air to that, and it's not even going, it's like going up and then going back down. 46, now it's 64, 66. Okay, well let's check out airflow just to see how much air and how fast air is going through this. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Just see how fast those 160 millimeter fans are going. I mean, it's just going right through, like feeding right into that AIO right there. And then we've got some fan air here. You can see that just going through really, really quick. So, like all in all, like, yeah, no, like just, it's just one of those things. It's funny because people ask about questions for airflow. It's just like people say warm air rises, dude. There's no fan for warm. There's no time for warm air to rise inside of cases because you can see how quickly air moves through the case, right? It's getting blown right in, no problem whatsoever. It's this fan. That's what's blowing. I was like, what is going? But then I realized it's that fan over there. So yeah, no problem in terms of airflow, and you can see it's getting direct air from those fans at the bottom and airflow from those 160s at the front. So yeah. So there we go, guys. Yeah, so thermals, great. GPU, we'll check our GPU temps here in just a second, but thermals are great, no problem whatsoever. Might get into 70, but yeah, this thing is gonna be thermally awesome. Yeah, it's just, and then again, it's definitely pulling in air. You could see how much air it was pulling in even here from the bottom, so it's definitely getting a lot of air. And you can see right now, even this is staying up to date, 71, 70. So yeah, that's actually working really, really well down here too. So, okay. Well, we're gonna say goodbye to Brian, or Brianna, whatever you wanna call him. And then let's go and let's just check our gaming stuff real quick.
Thanks, everybody. Good show.
I'm gonna install GPU tweak 3, just so we can get something fast. There you go. Download this real quick. There we go. Okay, so we should have everything here. There we go. And this should be downloaded. Extract all. There we go. And let's go ahead and install it. I know not everybody's a fan of this. It's not don't get me wrong. I mean, it's not the best, but it still does a great job, and it works really well for just showing you CPU and GPU temps, right? Which is what we want to show. You can feel the airflow. I can feel the airflow on this one for sure. Yeah. Yeah, you can start the giveaway for the $15 gift card. Yeah, for sure. Close that. I'm admiring my lights. Dude, honestly, this is a really cool looking build. I mean, I like all the extra screens and all that sort of stuff. It's a pretty build, and the lighting and stuff like that. It's very easy to control. Like the fact that it's got the RGB hub, so everything works really, really well. I mean, it's just too bad that the freaking RAM is $9 million, but you know, outside of that, it's actually really cool. There we go. And there we go, exclamation point community, guys. Just waiting for the install to finish, and then we'll show you GPU temps. Wow, it's still initializing. Wow, why is it taking so long for this install? Hey, Scully, thank you for the sub. Sub Silent, also. The Fifth Lament, also thank you for the sub. Install. Oh, copying files. Okay, there it goes. Whew, that was taking a long time, guys. I was getting a little nervous there for a second. $15 gift card up for grabs. We've already given away some RAM. I do not know when they added first-person driving. Congratulations, Chatty B. Chatty B wins the $15 gift card. Not just Newegg, sorry. Congratulations. No, I'm not, Araxinus. Thank you for caring, though. Rozzy Roz, thank you for the sub. Still copying the files. Copy the files. This is really slow. So waiting for the last little bit here so we can run our stuff and give it a look. Congratulations, Chatty. Okay, there we go. Finally, restarting. Ooh, that was a process, guys. Okay, so while we're restarting, I want to remind people tomorrow, if you just want to watch some game, we're going to be playing some Destiny 2 Renegades tomorrow, checking out the new Star Wars content. So myself and Damien, we're going to be doing that tomorrow. I'm going to stretch real quick just to make sure that we hit that. Oh, that feels good, actually. So that's going to be happening tomorrow, starting at 10 a.m. PST. And then Friday, we're, as weird as it is, we're actually doing an ASRock build in partnership with Intel. We're going to be giving that PC away. That's going to be live on Friday at noon Pacific time. Intel Live Mod Workshop. We're going to be playing some Lego Party, I think is what we're going to be playing. And on top of that, we're building a PC in partnership with ASRock. It's a 245K B580 build that we're going to be giving away on stream. So you're going to want to tune in for that. That's noon Pacific time. And that usually goes till 3-ish or so on Monday. So, on Friday. So, and then we're back on Monday. I think we're not back. We're not back again until Friday of the next week. So I'm going to be in New York doing some stuff with in New York. So we're hopefully going to have Damien streaming on Tuesday, and then we'll have gaming on Thursday. Then we'll have a build on Friday, which we're going to be doing the new case with Fractal, which should be super, super cool. So that should be super, super neat. So anyway, guys, those are the streams that are coming up over the next couple of weeks, which should be awesome. So make sure you turn in for Friday, and then also, again, Friday of next week for another Intel Live Mod Workshop. I know, we gave away free RAM. Yeah, I'm going to be in New York City. Yeah, doing some stuff with, doing some stuff. So hopefully there may be a stream that pops up. We're not sure yet. There could potentially end up being a PC build stream in New York, but still hasn't locked down quite yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and, wow, that didn't duplicate. Why? Allow. Duplicate. Keep changes. There we go. Okay, so that's good. So we got everything there. We're just going to make sure our on-screen display works. It's some stuff. Unfortunately, I can't say what it is because it's secret, but yeah. Okay, let's check this one. Just going to make sure we can see it. Okay, we're good there. Okay, so that looks good. Okay, so let's go ahead and minimize this. Okay, and load Steam. Let's see how we are in terms of gaming temps. So Richard, it closes on December 15th because of the shorter month. So this one will be till December 15th, and then December 15th to January 15th will be the next one. Or sorry, December 15th to the end of January will be the next one. Because of the shorter months, because of Christmas and Thanksgiving. Yeah. Okay, let's load up Cyberpunk real quick. Top secret squirrel, that's right. Well, there is one that comes with the computer. This one right here. This one comes with a computer. If you enter to win, you still got 15 days to get in on that one. I don't know, Cyblast, I do need to do a pink PC build. It's been a little while since we've done one. Yeah, I was taught, you know, I noticed that Zach runs his for like 6 weeks, and so I can understand why, because it makes sure that it just always accounts for like shorter weeks. I mean, shorter periods, right? Like when we have like Thanksgiving or Christmas and all that sort of stuff. So I don't know. I may just have them run on 6-week cycles instead of 4-week cycles. And then we did give away this today. We gave away this. I don't even know how much it's worth, but 6,000 mega transfer, 32 gig Patriot Viper RAM we gave away today. I could, Rurutu. I should see if maybe she'll do a design for us from Tech Tesseract. I'll, you know, text Nay. Okay, here we go. Let's just see how our GPU temps are. So let's just see how our gaming temps are. Okay, here we go. So it's right now, it's sitting 300 frames per second, but look at those CPU temps 50, 56, GPU temp 55, 56. So like really good temps so far. Okay, so let's go into here, settings. We'll go to graphics, ray tracing ultra transformer model, frame generation is off, and we're running at 1440p. So let's just see how this one runs. And all we're doing, really, it's just to show, oh, let's make sure we're on capture, sorry. So right now it's running 50 and 57 on CPU. Look at that, 49 on the CPU, 47 and 53 on the GPU. Hey, you're very welcome, Gator Don't Play. And there we go, guys. 112, 113 frames per second at 1440p, ray tracing ultra. It's got DLSS on. It's having no issues whatsoever running this without a problem. Ice cold temps. Man, this case is doing so well with the temps. Doing good, Shag. Yeah, this is using full ray tracing. And there we go, guys. So I would say impressive case. Impressive case. You know what I mean? The screen, I'm hoping they'll add more stuff to the screen to make it a little bit more functional. There was only one option at the time when we looked at it earlier, but and all in all, like the most expensive parts, obviously, of this build are the GPU. The RAM obviously always causes a little bit more inflation, but all in all, like still very, very practical build, especially once prices change, right? For your RAM coming back, you know, being more reasonable and all that sort of stuff. 2 very large screens on this one. Nice floating chassis. Very easy build, right? Like in terms of even doing the cable management and stuff like that was pretty straightforward. It's nice, solid components, and you know, very, very easy to build in, and to have something that looks really nice when you're all said and done. And hopefully, once RamGate stops, we'll have more. I think all in all, pre-RamGate prices, this would be probably pretty close to about $2,000. Right now, post-RamGate, I think it's like $2,500 or whatever it was, which is kind of ridiculous. But we'll see if it gets reasonable and all that sort of stuff. But that is it for me for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry it was delayed. We're again back tomorrow, 10 a.m. We're going to be playing some Destiny. That's going to be another opportunity for you to watch and basically earn points to win. And then we're back on Friday, again, doing a 245K build inside of a Cooler Master case. 245K build inside of a Cooler Master case. Thanks to ASRock showing that live mixer, motherboard, and also we're also going to be using their their ASRock B580 as well. So huge shout out to ASRock for sponsoring that. And that PC will be given away live on stream, which will be super, super awesome. Anyway, guys, that is it for me. Have an absolutely amazing rest of your night, and we will see you guys on the next episode. Bye, guys.